Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got a smorgasbord of things to open, all of which are really cool. Ironically, in the last video I talked about how it's really hard to find any cool product to open, and then I discovered a local shop near me that actually has a ton of older, somewhat older product and stuff that I haven't seen in literally years. So I picked up some stuff. We're actually going to have some cool content for openings going forward. They will still be kind of sporadic, only a couple times a week, because I do sort of enjoy the market content and talking about that stuff a lot more. But there are days where I'm just like, hey, I don't really feel like making a video today, so I like to put up some openings so you guys still have content to watch. We've got Cosmo Blazer Special Edition. This is super cool. I almost considered not opening this just because I thought having one sealed would be neat, but we know that's not going to happen. So we're going to open it up today and try to get one of the Heart Earth Dragon, which is up a ton. Wicked expensive. Clash of Rebellion Special Edition. This one, I hope it's good. If it's good and we pull well out of it, then it's definitely worth cracking. But if it isn't, then I'll be a little disappointed because there was only one of these, whereas these were a few. I grabbed some other stuff, and you'll see more special editions and stuff as we go along. And lastly, Maximum Gold. I just don't think I've opened this on the channel before. I'm still trying to chase down the Blue Eyes. I have, if you guys take a look at my little personal collection binder here, I'm waiting on the Blue Eyes. It's one that I need, as well as the Speed Duel one for collection purposes. So that's what we're striving for today. But I would be happy with Appaloosa or Droll-and-Lock or obviously like Ash Blossom, any of that stuff. So we will save the Clash of Rebellions for last. I just think it is a big opening and definitely one that will go. So we'll start with Maximum Gold and work our way backwards. If you guys haven't already, please like the video if you enjoy it and subscribe. I try to post videos at least every other day, sometimes daily. And yeah, so I really appreciate the support, and it does help to push it up so more people see it. Also, side note, these stupid like little plastic thingies that they put on here, and they started doing it with Ghosts from the Past, but I actually despise them and think they're terrible. And so if anyone from Konami were for some reason watching this, please stop using them. Alright, we've got 4 Maximum Gold. There's 2 on each side. These are pretty hard to find now, too. For a while, they were out on the shelves. You could find them anywhere, but now it's, I think, with the, just, I guess, the boom of trading card in general, they've gone up. So let's crack it open. Again, this is a really solid set overall. I'm really happy with it in terms of, like, comparative to the past Gold series. And also the fact that they just don't look like complete garbage. Like the last couple gold rares that we got, I think Premium Gold, Return of the Bling, all that stuff, were all terrible. So, Buster Blader, Dragon Destroyer, Swordsman, Ghost Ogre, and Snow Rabbit's not bad. This is the alternate art. They do look awesome. Like even in the right lighting, they look really cool. Would have liked that to be an Ash Blossom, personally. Medulce Chateau, Gimmick Puppet, Giant Grinder, and a gold reinforcement of the army. That's not bad, actually. Our last card is DD Warrior Lady, so for GOAT players. We'll sauce a sleeve on that. Looks really solid. I like the secret rare from Speed Duel too. But Rhoda's one of those weird cards that like will always have at least a tiny bit of value for foil prints, so it's not bad. Tachyon Transmigration, Mistaken Accusation, Harpy's Feather Duster. That's awesome. I actually don't. I needed one of these in English for another deck, so I'm really pumped about that. Check that out. A little bit wicked off center though. Like, insanely off-center, which isn't cool enough to be like a misprint, but definitely neat. I do wonder if we'll ever get another printing of the alternate art version of that. Barrier Statue, Zodiac Check-a-Nine, not bad. Look at the... There's a massive crease down the middle of this card. I didn't do that. Look at that. Yikes. It's a good thing it's a terrible card. If this had been the Blue Eyes, I would have been, like, completely devastated. But look at that. And it's hard to tell, but you can clearly see a massive crease. That ain't a print line. That is just damage. Awesome. We love that. Production errors. Was the Feather Duster like that? No. Okay, well, I guess if it had to be one of the cards in the pack, I'm glad it was the Check-a-Nine, but damn. Okay, let's go to the third one. Union Hanger, Herald of the Arclight. Solid card. Definitely a good investment card long term, I think, just because it only gets better with time. Barrier Statue of the Drought, Medulce Chateau, and Infernity Mirage. Okay, well, you know, kind of wish like a Mirage it hadn't been there. Link Karibo, nice. This is a really good card to pull, actually. It's already started to go to like $2 for a rare, so we're okay. And it's not completely devastated down the middle, so it's so weird. I wonder why the Check-a-Nine was like that. And we got Mage Power and Set Rotation. I missed those from the last pack. Final one of the Maximum Gold. Can we end on a Blue Eyes? Let's see. Magical Meltdown, number 87, Queen of the Night. Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder. Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche, not bad. And an Appaloosa. Okay, I'm happy about that. Because I actually don't have one. And this art is super cool. And thankfully it's not destroyed. So that kills 2 birds with 1 stone, or 1 arrow, if you will. Appaloosa, I think over time again will age well. Barrier Statue and Dark Lord Nastin. So, honestly, not terrible. We got Appaloosa, which is about like $7-8, and the Harpy's Feather Duster is about 10 to 12. It was still a minus in terms of like the overall, but I'm sure there's rares and other stuff I can go through that over time will be better. These are really solid pickups if you can still find them somewhere at 30, I think, even though my pulls were not amazing. I think whether you want to open it and just take a chance to get some cool stuff or just hold it, either way, $30 at maximum gold is definitely a solid investment, in my opinion. Cosmo Blazer. I paid $10 for this, which somehow feels wrong. There's no way it's still $10, but I'm not complaining. I'm just throwing it out there. So let's see if we can get a foil. I don't expect anything crazy. In my experience, special editions as a whole have always been a letdown in terms of pulls, with like a few rare exceptions. Blade Armor Ninja, super rare. It's kind of cool. This card actually used to be insanely good when it came out, and even for a while after, but it was like an OTK machine. All right, 3 Cosmo Blazer. So let's just move this maximum gold stuff off to the side, and Cosmo Blazer. So Hard Earth Dragon, definitely the best thing you could pull out of here in any rarity, but there are some other cool pulls like Lightning Chidori and Mermail Abystius, Ultimate Rare, and so on and so forth. So let's see. Xyz Dimension Splash, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven, Hazy Pillar, Double Shark, Heraldic Beast Leo, an archetype I really like actually, Heraldic Beast Eale, Spell Wall, and Abyss Scorn. Go, 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 Ghost. Not bad. Sure, whatever. Number 2. Cosmo Blazer is a weird set that has never been super cheap after release. Like, it was always like $4 to $5 a pack for whatever reason, despite not having anything insane. But at the time that it released, obviously there were cards like Noble Knight Madrout, which was just $70, and Mermail Abystius, stuff like that. So it had a ton of like meta-relevant stuff. Crimson Sunbird, nice. The Big Cattle Drive, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Gorilla, Ignition Beast Volcanion, Xyz Tribal Rivals, Xyz Remora, not a bad common, and March of the Monarchs. Okay, last pack of this one. Can we pull a foil to end it of this special edition? Pyrotech Mac, Mermail Abyss Nose, Heraldic Beast Unicorn, The Big Cattle Drive, Heraldry Reborn. We did not. We were Dice Knight. Dice Knight is a common, Garbage Ogre, trash, Heraldry Change, and Spear Shark. Like I said, special editions generally, in my experience, are just not great. They just typically tend to be really poor when it comes to pulls. But this is the big kahuna, if you will. Clash of Rebellion Special Edition. This set has a ton of Red Eyes stuff. Also has like Cosmo, which I don't think is really worth a ton. But the promos aren't bad. We can get a super rare Ultimaya Sazulkin in there, which I would be really happy with. I'm going to mangle this box because it's going to get thrown away anyway. Let's see if we can get an Ultimaya, because I don't think I have a foil one, so at least cool to have. We got Engraver of the Mark and Fight for a Tiger. Okay, so that bodes well for the rest of this special edition, certainly. No, I'm not salty at all. All right, let's go. Clash of Rebellions. Can we get a Ghost Rare Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon? Ignite Margrave, Squire, Raid Raptor Singing Lanius, Bubble Barrier, Cosmo Forerunner is the rare, not terrible I guess, Backup Rider, Retaliating Sea, Hat Tricker, was a decent common for a long time, and Performapal Camelot. Number 2. Okie dokie. Looks like there could be something in this trick box. DD Pandora, Ignite Margrave, Squire, Toon Cyber Dragon, that's actually a good rare, and an ultra rare Infernoid Tierra. I actually don't know if this is a good pull or not. I don't have any like source material up in front of me to reference the price because I honestly forgot it was in here. But we'll put a sleeve on it for now. I don't think this ever got a reprint, so for whatever that's worth. I know the ulti's cool. Not terrible. It's still an ultra. Hat Trigger, Deskbot, and that. Yes, so the duck in the corner of my room says it is a couple bucks, at least. Definitely not as good as whatever probably would have just, keeping that one sealed, but that's not what we do here. Flame Eater, Kyoto Waterfront, Trick Box, DD Pandora, Cosmo Slip Rider, and an ultimate rare Infernoid Tierra. What the fuck? All right, dude, that's fucking awesome. Holy shit, I guess maybe it was worth opening. That is a beautiful ulti. You don't really get to pull ultis anymore. I mean, unless you're opening OTS packs, but back in the day, man, it was such a cool feeling to get an ultimate rare. This I know is worth something. I'm just not sure the exact amount, but look, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, that is just absolutely beautiful. Wow. Oh, man. Just a really, really cool pull right there. So this was actually not a bad special edition box at all. We got, out of 3 packs, we got 2 foils. Granted, they're both the same, but one's ulti. And then Toon Cyber Dragon rare is a couple bucks. So, and plus, I could piece out the hat trickers and stuff, some decent commons in there. I actually think the Sticky String Kaiju is worth a few bucks, too. Randomly, all the Kaijus started to go up after the Godzilla versus Kong movie came out, which is a true thing. I don't know what the reasoning was, but yeah. So overall, not a bad opening at all. Definitely one of our stronger ones recently. Let me know what other stuff you guys want to see open. I have access to a bit more of the era of Zexal product and that kind of thing. If you guys want to see more like Generation 4's Cosmo Blazer, that kind of thing, I can get some of that. So let me know in the comments below. And until next time, see you right here at Loveshack.